Now, I am a lover of everything Japanese, and especially the Japanese touring cars. So we have done some of these here on the channel before. We did the modern NSX version, the one that Jensen Button drove to total success. We did that around here, and we've done the Toyota Supra in the iconic Castrol livery. So the NSX from Jensen Button's era did a 6:19, so a pretty fast lap. And the Supra did a 6:40. So I'm expecting this to be there or thereabouts, maybe a little bit quicker, because it feels lovely and agile in the testing that I've done. So let's get to it. Right, the original Honda NSX in the JGTC form versus Nürburgring. V6 in the back. Let's open her up across the start finish line. Hard on the brakes, down 2 gears. Racing hard tyres. That V6 does like to go though. Sitting right behind us. A little bit of a lift through there. Keep it in the camber. Up another gear. And then hard on the brakes. Hit that curve there a little bit hard. So it launched the whole chassis. This is a race car, so we do have to be a bit careful with some of these curbs. And then open her up again. Right, back down. Right. Don't know what gear I'm in. Kind of just pulling gears. So I'm gonna have a guess that's 4th. That should be 5th. Flat out towards Flung Flats. Up over the rise. And we're just gonna have a lift. Get that nose in. Oh, just about. Right, let's try and accelerate. Only 400, I think it's 480 odd horsepower, 1,100 kilos. She is light, but not a whole ton of power. Shooting droids, have a little lift, and back on the power, and then hard on the brakes. Counting the gears there, because we do not have a gear indicator. Right, flat out, through the foxholes, here we come. All the way to red line. That V6 is singing behind us. Right, flat out through the compression. Dab a brake as we come up over the rise. A little bit deep into there, but we survive. Come on. Maybe they're just racing hard tyres holding us back a little bit there. Just didn't quite have the mechanical grip that we wanted once the aero grip had disappeared. Dab a brake, get the nose in. Yes, come on round. Avoid that curve. In a race car like this, that will probably be instant death. There we go. And then sing out that V6. Just bump the limiter there a little bit. Forces a little bit too deep. Miss it, miss. Come on, there we go. Nice, nice. Accelerate into the hard braking area. Oh, nearly lost the rear end there. There we go, and open her up. You can definitely feel this thing is a fast car, but compared to the modern JGTC cars, like the modern NSX, which of course is a turbocharged 4-cylinder, you can definitely feel there is less power here, but also a lot less aero grip. It's definitely almost like GT3 style. Out through the Lauda kink and then hard on the brakes. Spot that apex, there we are. Squeeze on the power. God, this is good fun to drive though. Up through the gears. Flat out, up over the rise. Oh god, I just bumped the limiter there. Didn't see the change-up light. As a driver with the information that's on the dashboard is pretty limited. Literally just got RPN as 6.8k, it's basically saying to us. Don't know what gear, what speed. Bravery, dab a brake, get it in. Oh, we've run a bit wide there. Oh, just about survived without hitting that wall. Hit the curb, that's what sent us that way. Hard on the brakes. Come on, get a bit of a grip. There we go. Right, towards the carousel. Car is pretty low, especially compared to that BMW that we did last week. In we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, and then power. Right, let's try and use a bit of the aero grip that we've got here through this section. Roller coaster section, here we come. Just a bit of a confidence lift through there. Up the hill we go, try and avoid the curb on the left. Get the nose in, there we go. Right, power. Off towards 3, and sorry. No. Try again, Vipperman. This is where we are right now. Just a bit deep. Up over that curb. Oh, unsettled the car, it did there. A lot of changing gear. This V6 is very buzzy. Just ripped through the gears quite quickly as well. And into Brunchen. Oh. But that crisp V6 sound, as you go on the downshift, sounds fantastic. There we go. Right, up the hill. There we go. Shoot for the sky. Up through the gears. We'll get air through here. Hit the limiter again. A little bit of air, I think, there through there. Cat's up on the chair. Right, flat out. Step on Belafes. Yes, that's easy flat. Just about. I say easy, just about. Right. Worst corner on the track. Down 2 gears. Floater in. Another gear for the left-hander on here. And then back on the power. There we go. Baby carousel. Get that nose in. And then back on the power. Right. Flat out towards the last corner before dotting the her. Have a brake through that dip. Do we have the front end grip? Not quite. There we go. Right. Flat out. And we can relax now for a little bit. Interesting sitting here. It's old school sequential shifter on the hand. It's a shame we don't have one. I'm using flappy paddles. It looks like we've got some sort of GoPro mount up on the top of the window, which is quite interesting. Flat out, past the Devil's Diner that's there. Yep, bye. This is where we could do more power. I think we're probably topping out about 160, 170 mile an hour. Right, flat out through the chicane. Should have all the aero grip we need. And then hard on the brakes. There we go. Last corner. Get that nose in. Flat out for the line. Pull those gears. There we go. Whew. I enjoyed this car. This was a lot of fun. Did you enjoy it as well? I think the cat enjoyed it as well. But yeah, this car was a lot of fun. That downshift, whew, she sounds good. But let's see how fast it went. I think it's going to be a lot slower than the GT500, the modern version of this, but maybe around the same speed as the Supra that we did. So let's find out though. There we go. So that's a 642. Let's see where that puts it. I think that's probably a little bit slower than I was expecting. I was expecting maybe a bit closer to the 630 kind of range. Right, after sorting out the cat, so 642, so it's about 2 seconds slower than the Toyota Supra JGTC, which sounds about right. Within 2 seconds over a 6-minute lap, that sounds about right. Supra's probably got a little bit more power, so that helps it down some of the longer straights, and this is probably a bit more poised and better through the corners. So that actually sounds about right, and it puts it in a total of position number 38, as I say, just behind that JGTC Supra. So I hope you enjoyed this lap. I hope you enjoyed the ride along with me. If you have, smash a thumbs up because it's greatly appreciated. And if you haven't, that's perfectly fine. Give it a thumbs down and I'll do better next time. Until then, goodbye and have a good one.